And now it's time for Madison's Mad Facts with your host, Madison Standish.
Hey everybody, it's Madison. Welcome to another Madison on the Air bonus feature of Madison's Mad Facts, where we look at the way things were in real life back during these old-timey radio shows. In our most recent episode of Richard Diamond, Private Detective, an amazing crossover with Canary PI podcast, if you haven't heard it already. And if you haven't, again, you guys, spoilers. Anywho, in our episode, I discover the OG Cheetos. Yes, Cheetos have been around since the 1940s. And for this Madison's Mad Facts, I'm going to chat Cheetos with our creator and voice of Madison, Chrisi Talyn Saje. Hey, Chrisi. Sup?
Hi, Madison. Great to be here.
Well, if you weren't here, I wouldn't be here. So let's get started. Cheetos seriously were invented in 1948? What?
I know. This is a history they don't teach you in school.
But unlike the Civil War, this actually affects my daily life.
Well, then be sure to take notes. So, Cheetos were invented in 1948 by Charles Elmer Doolin, who owned the Frito Company. He was working in Dallas at the time in the research and development kitchen. His new cheese-flavored snacks sold quickly, too quickly for Doolin and the Frito Company to keep up. So Doolin partnered with a potato chip businessman named Herman W. Lay for marketing and distribution.
That's the origin of Frito-Lay?
It sure is. But a merger of the two companies wouldn't officially happen until 1961. And by 1965, they would become a division of PepsiCo, which is still their parent company today. We could literally go on forever if you start looking at which snack and beverage companies have been acquired by PepsiCo. Just know, if there are snack foods out there you like, chances are at least one of them is owned by PepsiCo or one of its divisions.
Okay then.
So in 1948, Cheetos and a potato chip snack called Frittatos were introduced nationally.
You mean Fritos?
No, this was actually a potato chip originally released by the Frito Company in 1935. Fritos are a cornmeal chip which came out also by the Frito Company in 1932. However, Frittatos, if I'm even saying that right.
Frittato, let's call the whole thing off.
Well, they didn't end up having the longevity of Fritos. Which, side note, one of the reasons a lot of Texans love to serve up Frito pie, the taco casserole, is because Fritos originated in Texas.
Love it.
Back to the Cheetos. The original Cheetos, the ones you would have bought at the New York City bodega in Richard Diamond, were not the puffed cornmeal that we associate with Cheetos today. They were called Crunchy Cheetos, and the brand's sole product for 23 years. Today, they are marketed as Cheetos Crunchy. It wouldn't be until 1971 that the Puff Cheeto was invented, and today is still the best-selling cheese-flavored puff in America.
I love that we have to say cheese-flavored, because there's no cheese anywhere near a Cheeto.
Well, yeah. A brief making of Cheetos. They are manufactured by blending corn and water. The germ of corn is removed so the snacks don't spoil and can sit on the shelves unrefrigerated. But the germ is what contains the nutrients of corn. So an additional process of adding nutrients back is done. Then the mixture is heated under pressure and extruded through a die.
It does what now?
Extrusion through a die in food processing is forcing soft mixed ingredients through a shaping plate to create the desired shape of the food product. In very simple terms, think of those Play-Doh molds you could push the Play-Doh through to create stars and circles and other shapes.
This is really making Cheetos sound appetizing.
Then the texture of the Cheeto is created by contact with hot air, causing steam in the mixture to expand. After oven drying the puffs or frying the crunchy ones, the Cheetos are tumbled with the desired flavor components. Currently, there are 21 Cheeto flavors in the U.S. and Canada.
Well, wait. In the U.S. and Canada? You mean there are other flavors we can't get here?
Oh, yes. Cheetos internationally come in flavors found to be favorites in other countries, especially Japan. Some of those flavors include paprika, spicy chicken, fried shrimp, just salt, and Mountain Dew.
That's okay, I'm good. No need to get a passport. So how long does it take then to make a Cheeto from start to finish?
The whole process takes about 19 minutes, and in-house lab teams will taste test each batch every half an hour.
You're telling me I could get paid to test Cheetos all day long?
After what happened in Richard Diamond, I'm not sure that's a good career choice for you.
That was just because of the fish funk?
Then you might not want to be a tester for the fried shrimp flavor.
Duly noted.
And since in the episode you mentioned Flamin' Hot Cheetos, the spicy version of the snack, let me give you that history.
Remember, listeners, there will be a test following the lecture.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos were invented in 1989 and first hit test markets in 1990. In 1992, the Flamin' Hot Cheetos were considered a phenomenon and rejuvenated the brand. However, it was not without controversy. In the late 2000s, Richard Montanez, who was working as a janitor in the Frito-Lay plant in the early 1990s, claimed that he was the creator of Flamin' Hot Cheetos after he observed that the brand didn't offer any flavors targeting Latinos. While he still stands firmly to his story to this day, much of his claims do not line up with the timeline of the product's release. But a 1993 story in U.S. News & World Report does credit Montanez as being responsible for suggesting follow-up products for the Flamin' Hot line, including Flamin' Hot Popcorn.
Well, thank you so much, Chrisi, for chatting Cheetos with us.
Did I have a choice?
And thank you all for listening to our little bonus feature of Madison's Mad Facts. And get ready for new episodes of Madison on the Air to premiere the first of every month.